Alrighty, everybody, I'm back. I got my second drink of the night, a Lilikoi passion fruit nectar hard juice. I think I only have one or two of these left. We've been drinking through it pretty much every week when I play Truck Sim. So, yeah, let's go. Here we go. Oh God, it just exploded. That's why I'm covering it now, because it's already exploded over my keyboard and stuff multiple times. Did it get on my mic? It did. It sprayed on the mic. Oh, hold on. A live dabbing. A different kind of dabbing. Dab the mic to dry it off. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that way I don't have a sticky mic. That looks disgusting. I mean, my mic looks good. I don't want to start looking gross or anything. I want to take care of my stuff. Gene is happy I'm going to Iowa tonight. I'm happy to hear that. What percent alcohol is this? 6%, I believe. I think the nectars are 6. So it's stronger than like one of the standard like seltzers, but not as strong as the harder seltzers that I was having that were like 8. Oh, that's much better. Wow, that's one of my favorites. The Lilikoi passion fruit. That tastes great. That's really good flavor. Okay, are we all ready? Let's continue. Let's go to Iowa with this lemonade. We got lemonade to deliver. People are very thirsty, and they're very upset with me that I took a break and I'm not delivering the lemonade. So let's go. All right. Guys, thank you so much for your support. We're at 99 bucks. We got 51 to go to hit our goal for tonight, get to 22 out of 30. That's another step closer to a new DSP Tries It of me doing a flight of beers, international beers, that I purchased for this special DSP Tries It that I will try this week. Hopefully it goes well. So please, let's hit that goal tonight. In fact, let's do it right now. And then, after we've hit the first goal, let's hit a second. That way we can do it earlier. Oh shit, they're slamming on the brakes. Hold on. What is going on here? What is happening here? This is not good. I think we have an accident because I see people who are changing lanes. See that? Can I get around these people? This guy's backing up. What is going on? What is happening here? Look at this. Some kind of a weird traffic event. What happened? I have no idea. Honk? I actually forgot which button is honk. Is it X? No. Is it A? No. Is it Y? It's Y. Oh, my horn sucks. My horn's like really wimpy in this new truck. It sounds like crap. Okay. Okay, let's go cruise control. There we go. A beer flight typically contains 4 to 6 beers. Each beer in a flight is a smaller sample size, usually between 4 to 6 ounces, allowing you to try a variety of beers without committing to a full. And that's Nick who got that off the internet. Correct. I actually was gonna do 6, but this liquor store that I went to, which actually is a huge liquor store, they're mostly in the wine and hard liquor. They do have a lot of beers, but it's all like local craft beers and stuff. They did not have a wide selection of international beers at all. So I had to really just kind of try to pick 4 different countries, and that's all I wanted to do because there was like a whole shelf for like Germany, and I was like, well, I'm not going to get 4 German beers. I want different stuff. So I ended up getting 2 Asian and 2 European. And if this is successful and you guys like it, what I will do is I will commit to trying to go to a different liquor store. There's quite a few out here that I can look at. And someone this morning actually suggested, they said, you know, your local grocery store sells liquor. Maybe they would even have more. And it didn't even like hit my mind to think about that. Like when I grew up in Connecticut, they didn't have liquor in grocery stores. So I literally never buy liquor from the grocery store, even though I could if I wanted. I never do. I don't think about it. So I could have looked there too, you're right. So maybe I will do that. But if this DSP Tries It goes well, because I'll be honest with all of you, I'm skeptical. Okay, why am I skeptical? Because we've tried other things for DSP Tries It before, per your suggestions, okay? And they don't usually work. To be honest, they don't. We've tried snack boxes. I did 2 snack boxes. One was Japanese, and one was what? Like Turkish? You guys didn't like that. I ended up throwing out the Turkish box because you guys didn't even care about it, so I just got rid of it all. And then there was a couple other things we tried too that they don't work. It seems like when we do food, even though a lot of people complain, people like it. For example, all week people complain, oh, that McDonald's adult Happy Meal will never be good. And then we did it. Dude, it's got great views. It's over 1,500 views in just a few days. It's growing in views. It's actually stacking up to be one of the most popular DSP tries-its I have done in a year. So that's what I mean. Like, everyone complains about it, says it's bad, but then it does good. So again, who's really complaining here? I feel like the people who complain about this stuff aren't the people who care and who will contribute. It's just people who want to whine about everything. Like, so here's the thing. If this flight of beers tasting a DSP tries it goes well, we could do other things. We could do other kinds of drinks. Doesn't just have to be beer. We could do other alcoholic beverages. We could do hard liquor a little bit, right? We could do all kinds of stuff. There's tons of things to taste test like that, but we have to see how this goes. And maybe what we could do is like alternate. 1 week we do a taste testing at night of alcoholic drinks. 1 week we do food, and we go back and forth. So that way it doesn't feel too played out that we're doing one too much. I could do that too, but let's see how it goes. Again, I'm not convinced that this is going to work. Yeah, we could do a flight of craft local beers. Correct. There's a ton. There's an insane amount of local beers. Washington State is known as a beer state where, like, there's so many companies, hobbyists, everyone crafts beer here. Everyone. So that would be awesome. I could get like 4 wild-looking local craft beers and try them and tell you what they're like, you know? No, I've never had Baloo. No, I have not. Jade loves chilling and talking and hearing stories from me when we have these nights. Me too. I love these nights. They're fun. John Belaya, that is for me to know and for everyone else to find out at a future date when I so feel like taking action. Basically, months ago, I started talking a little bit about the fact that so many people out there copy my stuff or just straight up rip my stuff or live restream my stuff, which is illegal. Here's what's legal. You watch my stuff, you want to make fun of me. So you edit it. And you edit it in a way that's funny, even if it's being derogatory, right? As long as you're making a transformative work and you're not fully rebroadcasting my work so that now your work that you're either broadcasting or uploading is now a actual replacement for my work, that people would watch that instead of the original. That's illegal. You can't do that. You can only do it if it's considered a transformative work. Period. There's no such thing as a live rebroadcast without permission. It doesn't exist. It's illegal. It's a violation of copyright law. So, I told people a couple months ago that I'm looking into it, and it's that simple. It's being tracked, and it probably won't be anytime soon, but at one point, depending on how things go, I gotta do an inspection. I may have to take some action because I have the right, I have the legal right to defend my rights as a content creator in the United States. These laws apply. YouTube's in the United States, so anyone who's doing it is liable. Anyone who's doing any business that's in the United States, you're liable to U.S. law. And if you think you're going to get away with it just because no one has ever prosecuted for it before or whatever, you're going to be sadly mistaken. Again, I can't stop people from being defamatory. I can stop people from grossly rebroadcasting or just re-uploading my content without permission. If it constitutes a replacement for the original and people would watch that instead of the original, that's illegal. So again, to reiterate, if you are reviewing my content and saying it's bad, that's allowed. If you are literally pressing play on my content, watching the entirety of it, and just letting it play, and only once in a while saying haha or something, that's not allowed. If you are live rebroadcasting me right now, that's not allowed. In no circumstance is it allowed. You can't just raw rebroadcast someone. It's not allowed. Even if you have commentary over it, it's still not allowed. Because you need to give opportunity for the original party to have air of their program first. This is why you can't just live rebroadcast a sports game while it's happening. You can't just live rebroadcast a movie while it's on TV or a TV show for the first time and do commentary over it. You can't do it. It's just not allowed. It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter what some idiot told you who says that they're a lawyer. None of them know what the fuck they're talking about, and you're going to be in trouble. That simple. So, you're playing with fire, and it's going to be a matter of time. That's all it is. It's a matter of time. But I have nothing further to add to that. It's the same thing I said before, and, you know, it's not going to change. If it changes, you guys won't know, because it's between me, my lawyer, and the people who are going to get sued. It has nothing to do with anyone here on the streams or anything like that. You won't even know about it. Go. Man, these speed limits suck. They keep changing. So I gotta like keep. Basically, I'm not even touching the accelerator, and I'm still past the speed limit here. What is with these speed limits right now? This is stupid. Come on. Okay, now we're at the 55 again. All right, see how dumb this is? I just don't like how the speed limits change so quickly. Ooh, look at this bridge. This is a cool bridge. I like it. Suspension bridge. It's pretty cool. So I think I'll make the order before 3:05 a.m. I don't know. I haven't looked at the times at all. What time is it right now? The game is estimating 3:25 a.m., so I don't know, man. Okay. Cool. All right. Come on, guys. Let's hit this goal. Let's get this goal crushed right now. So that way we're not talking about it for the next 45 minutes. Let's just hit it now. Let's get to the 150, and then we can just relax for the rest of the night. All right? Let's go. Oops. What do you guys want to talk about? Why are you so quiet tonight? What the heck's going on? Usually you guys are more talkative. Tonight you're just kind of like talking amongst yourselves. Can we stop at the next truck stop to get some Cheetos? No, I'm broke. After buying a new truck, I don't have any money for Cheetos. I'm completely broke and busted here. Okay, hold on. Let's see here. Someone tipped me $2 saying, can I do DSP tries it with no pork in it for people who are Islamic? No. I hate to say it, it's just, I understand your limitations or whatever, but in the United States, pork is a ginormous part of the American diet. It's almost in like every piece of fast food when you really think about it. Like pork is such a common staple in American dining. It would probably be incredibly hard for me to make sure that there was no pork in something that I ate. In fact, even if I went to a place, let's say for example, I went to a place and I purposefully got stuff that had no pork in it, I'm probably still eating pork. They're still using the same fryers, the same grills, you know what I mean? Like, it's really hard in the United States to make sure that you have a pork-free diet, unless you're going specifically to a restaurant that's known for that, right? Which I don't. So there's not much I can do about that. You know, sorry about that, but you know, DSP Tries It will continue with a wide variety of foods. Sometimes there'll be pork, sometimes there won't be. As you know, I try not to eat a lot of red meat. Usually DSP Tries It is my cheat meal of the week. Like, that's my cheating meal where I will eat things I'm not supposed to eat. And that's a lot of the times why you'll have beef or pork or things in it. But again, it won't always be like that. There are times when it's not, right? Sometimes, like, remember Super Chicks? That was just fried chicken and some sides and some custard. Nothing there, right? Nothing bad there. So there's times, but I'm not going to specifically be going pork-free. Dvakin did a $2 Canadian Super Chat. How much to throw it back? To drink the whole thing? Oh, no. I cannot really chug. If I do, sometimes I get sick to my stomach. And I'm not going to do that on a stream, okay? I can take hard liquor, but I'm not chugging hard liquor either. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can take shots. It's not about the strength of the liquor or anything. It's about just drinking that much. If you told me to chug a thing of water like that, I'd probably also, my stomach would be like, I drank too much too fast, you know? Oh, shit. What happens if I speed? So here's the thing. I can speed up, all right? Let's speed up. Let's go to 65, hit cruise control. But watch what's going to happen when that happens. You'll see. The speed limit's going to change immediately. So here we go. Let's keep going. We're at 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, cruise control, right? All right, okay, it didn't work. Now we're at 63, right? But now watch what's going to happen. Now, all of a sudden, the speed limit will dip down to 55, and I'll get a ticket. That's how this game is, because this game is only 1/10 representation of the distance it takes to actually drive places, so that way you're not, you know, actually driving 12, 15 hours to do a job. Because of that, the speed limits are all over the place, and a lot of the times, the speed limits aren't even posted. So you don't even realize that there's a significant speed limit dip, and then you get a ticket. And the tickets are annoying. The tickets are expensive, man. So we'll go 63 for now, and we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Well, I almost hit this guy. Well, I didn't have my hand on the wheel. That wasn't good. I almost clobbered this guy. I wonder if we'll have time for a second job. I don't know. I want to do a second job tonight if we can. Am I interested in playing indie horror games? Sure I am. I love horror games. Particularly in October, I'd like to play a good amount of horror games this year. I guess we'll have to see what's available, right? I would love to do some special horror playthroughs. I look good in the truck? Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. My new truck. It cost me a pretty penny. It's starting to rain again. Have I ever mowed a lawn? Of course I have. When I lived with my parents, I always mowed the lawn. I was the one who did a lot of the yard work, and my parents would pay me, like, chore money to do it, so I had money to go to the arcade and play Street Fighter. Will you get to vote on the category of costume I wear for Halloween this year? You know, I have to start looking. In September, all the Halloween stores should start to open in my area, and I'll have to start taking a look and seeing what they got this year. I haven't looked, because last year I didn't look because I had a costume already. We'll have to see. I don't know about... Here's what I need to do. I need to go and see what they have. If they have something that I definitely want to do, then I'm just going to do it. If there's a few options and I can't decide, what I'll try to do is formulate categories, and maybe you guys would vote on the categories, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm not really going too crazy right now thinking about that. No, I do not try on the costume before I buy it. How would you do that exactly? They don't let you do that at these stores. There we go. Not Funny says, your parents paid you for chores. I did it all for no pay. Well, I had no allowance. The only way that I made money as a kid was to earn it. I had to work. I was never just given money for free. Like, there was no allowance that I got every week. I had to do chores. If I did chores, then I got paid. Then I could go do fun stuff with the money that I made. So basically, my parents instilled in me the whole, you know, the knowledge of how it is in the real world. No one's just going to give you a handout. You got to earn your money. I should be Blanca? Well, as funny as it would probably be for me to be Blanca, there's a small problem. Blanca is green, and guess what I can't use if I have green? My green screen. That will actually be a consideration. Like, if I have a costume, I have to see if it works with the green screen, right? Like, I have to think, will this work with the green screen, or is the coloring going to be off? Is it a big elaborate hat that's not going to capture properly on the green screen, right? I have to think about these things. What is ETS2? I have no idea what that is, BG Sim. ETS2? Euro Truck Sim 2. I don't really see a reason to get Euro Truck Sim when we're playing American Truck Sim, right? If we ever got completely bored with this game, maybe I would get Euro Truck Sim, but isn't it just this game in Europe? So I don't really see the point. Why does Kick Chat move faster than YouTube chat despite having less viewers? There's two reasons. Number one, because a lot of the people who watch me on YouTube are called the silent minority. These are people who have watched me for many, many, many years. A lot of them are contributors, but they don't really talk. Instead, they just watch. They've been here for a long time, and they probably will be here for a long time, you see? Number two, because all the trolls try to go to Kick Chat because they think they can get away with more over there. So they go over there and they try to collectively troll and use the emotes and do silly things. You know, LARPers. Most of the LARPers are on Kick, not on YouTube. So they talk more. We already did a Toast to King Cobra. You missed it. Oh, crap. Really? Guys, we're at the end of the job and I'm starting to yawn. I'm going to try to do it. I'm going to try to make it anyway. We're right there. Like, we're literally right there. So I'm going to try to make the delivery. 30 miles to go. Even though I'm getting tired, I'm going to try to do it. Let's see if I can do it. We're going to be getting off on the left here. Minneapolis exit, it looks like. Oh, shit. Veering. I can't tell if I'm going to take the left exit or go straight here. I think I'm taking the left exit, right? Yeah. Okay. We're almost there, so I think we'll be all right. Even though I'm yawning, I think we'll make it fine. Then we can rest up and maybe have time for one more job tonight. We'll see. Maybe a shorter job. Where are we now? We're in Iowa? Okay. Yeah, this truck is way better than the old one. It's more powerful, smoother feel, better handling. I like it a lot. It's way easier to drive, and I think the brakes are better too. Okay, this lemonade must be delivered. Guys, we're at 101 of support. Can we get to 150? Come on, we're there. We got about half an hour left on the street. We got to hit this goal tonight. We got to keep it going or else no more American Truck Sim. You know, we've kept it in the rotation for 4 months of support. There is no reason to have that stop tonight. Let's go. I don't know where we're delivering the lemonade, actually. I guess we're going to find out when we get there. We'll see who we're actually delivering it to. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, we're almost there. Oh, come on. Enough of this. Enough. Enough. See this shit? Fuck all you. Cast them all. Fuck them all. That's how it's done. CVS 2 will be Thursday night this week, Jade. Thursday night fights again. Since Friday is our Mega Man Marathon. The bed is red. Look, the bed is red. Excuse me. I'm here. Stop yawning. Where are we? I can't tell what business this is. All right. Excellent, we did it. We made a pretty penny, right? $13,590, and we get a big chunk of experience. Wow, that was a good chunk. A huge chunk. Very nice. No, I've never tried Kratom before. I have not tried that. Okay. By the way, did I ever add Devakin's super chat to the leaderboard? I don't know if I did. I think I did. Okay. Okay, continue. So let's see, we need to go rest. Before we do anything, we have to go sleep. Where can we sleep? We are at Target. We delivered the lemonade to Target. Yeah, look. We're in the back of a Target. That's kind of cool, actually. Pretty realistic, right? So let's, here we go. Let's go over here. We'll rest. There's no gas there, though. Shit. There's a rest stop, but no gas? Wait a minute. Ah, we'll do this. Here's our rest stop and gas, so we'll go do that. And then we'll figure out what we want to do next. Thank you to Buckwell. Buckwell has gifted another 2 subs on Kick tonight. Thank you so much. That gets us up to 111. We're now 39 away from the truck sim goal and keeping it in the rotation, guys. Every week. Hit the goal. Keep the fun times rolling, right? I've been to Cracker Barrel once ever. Once ever. You want to know what it was? It was when I was in Connecticut with my wife when we were getting married 6 years ago. That's what the one time I ever went to Cracker Barrel, and I thought it was all right. I thought the food was okay and the atmosphere was nice. But I've never been since, and now I've of course I've heard of all the controversy that they rebranded and it's not Cracker Barrel anymore and everyone hates it. So that's what happens. Do I have a favorite sports teams? No, not anymore. I used to follow sports when I was in I'd say the late 80s, early 90s. I used to follow sports. And so I would watch the New York Mets, the New York Jets, What was the other team? And the Knicks. Those were my 3 teams that I used to follow. All New York teams. New York, the Nets? No. The Mets, the Jets, and the Knicks. And they all sucked. They all basically would do really well until the end of the season, and then they would choke. So you'd get all excited for it. You'd be like, oh yes, they're gonna do well. This is exciting. And then all of a sudden, bonk, they would just choke. So you'd always get your hopes up, and then it would just fail. So basically, I got used to failure. Like, I never really expected that any of the teams I liked would ever, like, win the World Series or the Super Bowl, because they weren't good enough. They never were. Excuse me. You are getting tired. I'm well aware. Nope, was not a Yankees guy. I was never a Yankees guy. But I stopped following sports, basically once I started getting into comic books and video games. And then I started following American football again in the mid-2000s, and that was the era of the Manning brothers, Eli and Peyton, each, you know, leading respective different teams and going up against each other, and that was a good era. I liked that era of American football. For maybe 2-3 years I was into it, and I would try to follow it. During the Super Bowl, I would actually go to a bar with some of my friends, and we would all hang out. It was fun. But the thing is about it, like for sports, for me, it's just too much of an investment of time to follow it all, and I just never really had the time. Between having to work all the time and then wanting to travel to play Street Fighter, I just didn't have enough time to follow it. So I never really knew what was going on. I would just play catch up quick, but yeah, nothing else I could really do. You thought going to a bar with friends was gay? No, that's because you're an idiot. You don't know the difference between just going to a local bar with friends to have a few drinks and watch a game versus paying someone's way thousands of dollars unsolicited, flying them across a country to specifically go to a pro wrestler's bar. That's fucking weird. And if you don't think it's weird, it's because you're gay. And there's nothing wrong with being gay. I'm not gay, and I'm happily married. Okay. Yeah, sports just requires so much investment of time. There's a bazillion games. Each one's important. Can't miss this one because something could happen here. Someone got injured. Oh, now they're behind in the series, so now you missed out on that series, and that was the best thing. Oh, guess what? You missed 2 games. They lost both. They're out. What? I followed them all season. Well, they lost 2 games. They're out. Fuck this. See you next year. Well, what the fuck? Fuck sports then, man. Enough of this bullshit. Okay. Does the wrestling themes make it gay, or is it gay if it was a normal bar? If, let's say, for example, you are close with someone, you're close personal friends with them, you've been spending a lot of time with them for a period of time, you probably have already hung out and done stuff, right? And then all of a sudden someone says, hey man, let's go down somewhere and hang out and have like a dude's vacation and we'll hit the bar or whatever. I mean, just the fact that PPP asked me, when he knows I'm married, to fly across the country and go to a bar with him was fucking bizarre. Like, dude, no, if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it with my wife. I don't wanna go hang out with you. If I go on a vacation, I wanna go with my wife. That wasn't what he offered. After the fact, he was embarrassed because I brought that up, and then he's like, oh, I'll fly you and your wife. No. That's not what you said originally. I caught you out for being a weirdo, and then you tried to save face and fucking change it. That's not what it was. It was very fucking weird. Again, PPP is very lonely. He doesn't have many or any real-life friends. He wanted to hang out with me because basically he felt like we were friends, which, I get it. Totally, I get it. He's very sad and lonely, and he's probably depressed, and he wishes that he had people that he could hang out with in real life and shit. But, now look what happened. Now look what happened. I'm stuck completely. Why am I stuck? Huh? Why am I stuck? How do I see the views? I forgot to do this. There's a way to see different views, and I can't remember what it is. Oh my god, look how I wedged myself here. I somehow, this is a new truck, it's a little bit different shape than my last one. I wedged myself on that thing. Okay, so how do I get out of this now? Two. Now how do I get to the cab view again? Now I want my old view. There it is, okay. Alright, it's time to sleep. Just gonna drive up here. Spawn Killer, yes, I just said I was a Jets fan. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Okay. So. Des Moines? Where do we want to go from here? Whoa, 30 grand. That's a really long job. That's through 3 different states. LPG, I don't even know what LPG is. It's a liquid. It's a toxic liquid. Hazard class 2, which we've unlocked. Damn, it's a lot of money. Cars. This one goes all the way along the eastern border of Missouri, all the way down. Damn. Borates? Borates? No, I didn't see that. Pendelli says there was a trucker who did an illegal U-turn in Florida and it killed 3 people. Damn, no, I didn't hear that. There you go. Oh, I'm thinking this one. It's good money. And we'll get to see more of Missouri, which we just unlocked. The only bummer is, here's the bummer. We don't have enough time to do it tonight. Okay, we don't. We can't finish this job. And if we get more DLC for next week, it resets the game. So we have to... Is there a job that's like short that we can do tonight? Like a really short one? Is there one that will just get us across the border to Missouri really fast? No. Oh, man. They're all really long. Dang. Okay. Well. Let's do this one. Soybeans. Let's do this fast. See if we can do it fast. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. At least this time, this way if we don't do it, it's not a big deal. It's not like I lost out on a big job or anything. Soybeans. Jade says, did you watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as a little kid? Yes, I did. At first, I didn't know what it was. And then my friends had told me about it and said you should look for it on TV. My school friends, you know. So then I started watching TV looking for it, and I actually found what channel it was on and started watching it, and I liked it. I enjoyed it. Have a good night, Vietnamese comrade. Guys, we only have about a half an hour left on the stream. Now would be the time to rally and hit the goal for the night, because this is it. What I'm about to do, even if we don't finish, I still got to get out of here. Can we hit the goal? We hit the goal, we continue with American Truck Sim, the streak continues, and we play it every week, which I would love to do. I'm really enjoying myself. We got a new truck now. for future streams. Joy says, were you ever into UFC or boxing? I was into UFC at its inception, when UFC actually first started, before there were rules about weight classes and different kinds of fighting and all of that. Like, I remember when you had a kickboxer who would run up and literally kick a sumo wrestler in the mouth, smashing all of their teeth out of their face. That's the UFC that I was watching in the 90s. That's what I remember. I never really followed it when it became more of a serious sport with tons of rules and things like that. So... well, your future stepdad has gifted 4 big subs on Kick. I actually don't know who's the leader of subs tonight, so I apologize if someone else is who's not on the leaderboard. That gets us up to 131. So we are only 19 bucks away from hitting our goal, getting to 22 out of 30 for DSP Tries It this week, and we're continuing doing Truck Sim every week. Locking into a stream next time. It looks like Mario Kart World and Your Future Stepdad are actually tied at 6, it says. Okay. What is my favorite soybean product? I guess tofu. I like tofu. That's made of soybeans, right? I like tofu when it's in like a poke bowl with a certain kind of sauce and stuff. Mario Kart World just gifted 4 subs. So now Mario Kart World is definitely the leader for the week at 10 subs gifted. At this rate, I don't even know if we're going to get the load for the job before the stream ends. There's some ridiculous amount of traffic right now on these side roads. It's pretty annoying. I do believe that'll be enough to get us to our goal. So now we just need to hit another 150 in the next 20 minutes so we can do a double goal for tonight and get closer to DSP Tries It. There we go. There we go. That's how it goes. I think that goal has been hit, yes. Oh shit, I wasn't looking. This is ridiculous. Get out of my way. This game is very fun when you're on the highway driving, and it's very annoying when you're on the city streets every single time. It's seriously annoying every time. Look at this. What happened? Did someone poop in their diapers when they were driving? Come on. Did you make a stinky? I want to at least pick up the load, and then I'm going to update the leaderboard and everything. We gotta pick up the load. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Illegal. Illegal turn. I had right of way. I had the green light. Illegal turn. How does this compare to driving in Renton? It depends. Like I said, city or suburban driving, it's hit or miss depending on where you are. If you're in certain areas, it's not so bad. You go downtown, it's like a nightmare. Too many people, man. Like, I came from Connecticut where it was always like that, so I hate bumper-to-bumper driving. Yes, I would say Kick definitely significantly contributed tonight to hitting this goal. For real. Like, Kick, thank you so much, everyone on Kick over there, for supporting tonight. You guys were awesome. Excuse me. Okay. So we'll get this load, and then we will do shout-outs, and then we'll be off, but we're probably not going to finish it tonight, which again means if we load a DLC, maybe what we'll do, even if a DLC, like let's say Buckwell is generous again and gives another DLC next week, maybe I just won't install it yet. Maybe I'll wait, we'll do the job, and then we can install it after. That way it doesn't hinder our job that's in progress, right? Yeah, if any of the viewers on YouTube feel bad about Kick carrying tonight, you guys could just drop $150 right now. A super chat or a tip. That'd be perfect. Or maybe 50 gifted memberships. That'd be perfect. 50 memberships. Where are we going? Where are we going? Look. Do you see where I'm supposed to go here? Is that it? That's weird. I'm in reverse. I'm in reverse and it was going forward. I think if you don't come to an absolute complete stop, sometimes going in reverse doesn't work. Okay. What were we doing? We were doing, we have 4 jobs. That one's too long. I wanted a short job. This was the one. Yeah. Soybeans. Who doesn't like soybeans? So thank you, Mario Kart World. You were definitely our biggest sub-contributor tonight with 10. And with those 4, we've hit 151 of support tonight. Which means indeed it has happened, everybody. We have hit 22 goals out of 30. Shall we celebrate? I think we shall. Thank you guys so very much for supporting American Truck Sim streams. The chill vibes, the fun drives, now a new truck, awesome times, always a good hangout time, right? Of course, a few drinks along the way. I definitely think we know why these streams have done so well. I am curious how long they will continue to do well. It's been 4 months, if you're not aware, that we've been doing Truck Sim streams, and I'm happy. I'm happy that I have a PC to play it. I'm happy that I bought the peripheral to make it special, and I hope that you guys have been enjoying. But now we'll do it again next week. Thank you guys so very, very much. One more time. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, let's take the job. It's right there. Okay. I do feel like it's becoming more realistic the way you pick up these trucks now. Like when we had to drive into a limestone cavern. And now we had to go over here. This is cool. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Are you telling me I have to pick it up from the other side? I think so. I think the hitch is on the other side. How am I going to do that? I'll have to do it this way. Watch this. Let's see if I can pull this off. Ready? went too far. I overcompensated. Jason, what games are tomorrow? First stream will be Level 1 podcast, followed by Suikoden 2. Tomorrow night, Minecraft Chill. Tomorrow night, I'm building a bathroom in Minecraft. I'm not even kidding. We're building a bathroom in Minecraft. It teleports on. Okay. Now, how the hell do I get out of here? You won't see me tomorrow? I won't see you tomorrow? It's all good, Jade. Have a good day tomorrow, then. Yes, the marathon is Friday, Dunsfelter. It is the Mega Man Marathon 3, the finale, where we finish up Mega Man 6, and then we do 7 and 8. 2 games. I've never played 7 and 8 before, ever. I'm very excited to try them and see what they're like. Okay. That's right, great return day today. Both streams hit the goal. Both streams, great fun. In GTA 4, we made huge progress towards the end of the game. And here we got a brand new truck and a new state. Pretty amazing, right? All good stuff. Yes, I did watch Captain and the Game Master as a kid. And Mega Man saying Mega all the time was silly. Some people were annoyed. They're like, that's not what Mega Man does. But yeah, but you're trying to give personality to characters who are 8-bit who can't talk, right? So I get that they would want to give some weird mannerisms and stuff. I think Simon Belmont was way more offensive than Mega Man. Like, you go, Mega, 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 hi, Mega, Mega. And then you got Simon Belmont, who was, like, so full of himself, right? Always trying to get the princess. Yes, he was the ultimate narcissist who thought that he was, you know, the hottest dude on the planet and that the princess should immediately be fawning all over him when she hated him. I mean, she appreciated him being a hero, being able to kill vampires and monsters, but she didn't want to date him. He was obnoxious. He was kind of like Pepe Le Pew, right? That was back when you could do jokes like that in cartoons. You can't anymore, right? Now none of that's allowed. Yeah, like Gaston. There you go. That's a good comparison, except Gaston was after. Wasn't he? I think Captain N was before Beauty and the Beast. Yes, and Mother Brain was voiced by a black man. That's correct. Just like, I think Mother Brain, they were trying to copy Mother Brain's voice off of Audrey 2 from the Little Shop of Horrors 1980s movie with Rick Moranis, because they sound almost exactly the same. So I think they were totally trying to copy the mannerisms and everything of Audrey 2. Don't ask me why they thought that would be a good idea for Mother Brain's character, but that's what they went for. Here we go again. I can't even get on the highway. All right. Any last topics you guys would like to talk about? Tag me in the chats. Because pretty soon I'm just gonna basically call it a night and save up. I'll get on the highway, we'll drive for just a little bit, but then we're gonna call it a night, guys. And like I said, next time I think we'll resume from here. We won't load any DLCs. We'll just resume from here. We'll do the job first. Then we'll probably see what happens next. Excuse me. How's Jasper Kitty tonight? He's good. He's hanging out with Cat downstairs. At night, Cat always relaxes, usually. You know, after having made dinner or whatever, she usually relaxes on the couch, doing various different things. And then Jasper kind of lays there with her, and she pets him and stuff. Have a good night, Jade. Can I give my best Speedy Gonzalez impression? Yes, I can. I could do that. What do I think of people who take their shoes off to drive? I'm not wearing any shoes right now. I'm in my socks. How much to do a Speedy Gonzalez impression? $150 to hit the second goal for the night, and I'll become Speedy Gonzalez here for the end of the stream. Pineapple on pizza only if you're doing Hawaiian style pizza with ham. I would not want pineapple with anything but ham. Okay. I think we're staying on the highway here. I think so. Not the highway, the freeway. This is the freeway, right? Highway would be if we were elevated. We're not elevated, so I think this is considered the freeway. Nice smooth roads. All right, we're running out of time. If someone wants me to do Speedy Gonzalez, you better pay up. Let's go. $150. Let's go, man. What are you waiting for? Can we get a pothole mod? I wonder what kind of mods they actually have for the game. You know, I got an official mod to get these real stores and businesses in the game, but I don't know about pothole mod. All right. Should be smooth sailing. It should be a quick job, but we're almost out of time, so I don't know if we can actually finish it tonight. We'll see. It's a straight shot, so this is a fast job. Here we go. Let's go. There's an airplane above us, look. A biplane? That's cool. There's a biplane flying. That's pretty neat. We're delivering soybeans, correct? Soybeans. Customer wants delivery soon. This is the home stretch. Well, I'm going as fast as I can. You know, I'm hauling butt. I'm going the limit that I'm allowed to go with this speed, so can I do it? We're going. We're hauling ass. I have never tried edamame. No, I have not. I don't even know what it would be like. Isn't it like beans or something? Like like a pod, like a pea almost in a pod. It's kind of green, a bean. I would probably like to try it, but I've never had it. It's actually soybeans in the pod. Oh, okay. I never tried it. No. Very exciting. The music. They really want me to hurry. Boom, 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 boom. All right, almost there. Can we make it, or we're gonna be late? Nick says if you play Twisted Metal 1 through 4, I donate every stream not planned. Yeah, Twisted Metal's one of those things that's weird because it's like lost to time. Like no one really talks about it, nor is there a way to play it on a modern platform. Yet they made a TV series of it. 2 seasons. It's really weird, right? You would think, hey, why didn't they make a new game or a tie-in, or at least just do like a collection so people could play the games if the TV show was gonna come out? Nope. It's kind of like Fallout. Fallout's so idiotic. Let's make a show. Oh, it's a hit. Oh, we have nothing to sell. Oops, we're stupid. Fucking dunces. We're getting off? Shit. Are we getting off? No, we're not. We almost... Wait, we were supposed to get off? Oh my god. We were supposed to get off. There was no way to tell that. Oh, fuck. We were done with the job, man. We were literally done with the job, and we just got fucked. It totally looked like there was another way to go right. Damn, dude. We got screwed. We're not going to make the time now. We're going to deliver late. We got screwed by bullshit. Yes, we did. Yeah, we're not making it. They want me to do a Yui. I think, right? They're gonna make me do a U-turn and go back and take the exit again. There's no way we're doing this. I think I'm just gonna save. It's already 9:40. I think I'm just gonna save and we're gonna try to finish this next time. This sucks. That was a total bullshit missed turn. Like, that was just fucking nonsense. Here, let's see. Yeah, look at this bullshit. Look what they're making me do. Because there's only one way. Are you kidding? There's only one way to get to it. So I have to drive all the way up there, do a U-turn, come back and drive in. They wanted me to take an exit, but there were 2 ways to go, and it looked like that I wasn't taking that way, but I was. So this is the shortcomings of not using the GPS, right? Not using the vocal GPS, the talking GPS. It would have said exit right. So, and no, you can't just go through the grass in this game because there's going to be a barrier here and they're not going to let you go through it. So as much as that makes sense, like, oh, just go right through the barrier. Watch, I'll show you. Ready? See the barrier? You can't get through that. You can't get through that fence. So even if you're, oh, I'm gonna be a smart ass, I'm just gonna cut a shortcut, you can't do it. They won't let you. I'll show you. See? Now I have damage of 6% because I wanted to show you. So we're done for the week. Let's save up. I wonder where they'll actually resume me. I actually have no idea. To be honest, next week, if we get a DLC, I might just do it and say, dump this job, like, forget it. It was a small job anyway. It wasn't even really worth it. I was just trying to hurry up and fill the final moments of the stream. So anyway, Truck Sim, good stuff. Another goal hit, more chill vibes had, a new truck that will help us with longer jobs moving forward. Thank you guys so much. I will see you next week for more American Truck Sim. Peace out until then.